What's up, friends, card collectors, card hobbies here, and today we're getting back into the Hall of Fame binders. I won't ramble. This is just a continuation of what we've been continuing on before. So right back into the binders. We're going to start off with a 1980 Topps Burger King Joe Morgan. If you remember my last video, which I think was part 3, we stopped at the Dave Winfield Joe Morgan. Or not Joe Morgan, but the Dave Winfield Joe Morgan. Okay, this is how this yeah, this is how this run's gonna go. 1980 Burger King, Dave Winfield, and now closing it out with the Joe Morgan from that set. All right, next up we got a 1981 Kramer, Legends Series Willie Mays. Kind of an odd set there. Looks like it was cheaply made. Looks like something you would pick up on at some random shoddy amusement park. And then we're into 81. There's an 81 Donruss, Ozzie Smith, followed by the Rod Carew. And then Don Sutton, Johnny Bench, Gary Carter, Yaz, and Mr. Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson. Cool 81 Donruss card to Ricky Henderson there. Young Ricky. Okay, then we have the 81 Donruss Pete Rose. Yes, I do put Pete Rose in my Hall of Fame binder just because I think he's a Hall of Famer. Regardless of if he's banned or not, I think he's in. You may ask this question of if I have Barry Bonds in there. I don't, but like, I mean, if I'm going to put Pete Rose in, I could put Barry Bonds in, but at this time I don't, because I think eventually Barry Bonds is getting in. I think most of the steroid users will get into the Hall of Fame later on. But I consider Pete Rose a Hall of Famer just based on his baseball prowess as a player, and don't pay attention to any of that other stuff that he's done. All right, we got the Tony Perez 81. Speaking of the Reds from back in the 70s, Tony Perez. And then Carlton Fisk, Donruss, followed by the Goose Gossage, Yogi Berra as a coach, and then Joe Torre as the Mets manager, 81. And then we got Mike Schmidt, Nolan Ryan. These are 81 Fleers, by the way. So we went from Donruss to Fleer down here. Nolan Ryan. And Tommy Lasorda. Hall of Fame manager for the Dodgers. All right, continuing on with 81 Fleer, we got the Yaz. Please exclude the glare here. I got a lamp that's built into this camera that I'm using, and it lights it really well, but it also puts a glare on this plastic, so apologies for that. Tony Perez. Willie Stargell. I'll try to angle it in a way so you don't get too much glare. And then we got the 81 Fleer Willie McCovey, first base. And then Ozzie Smith. Love this picture of Ozzie. Great photo of Ozzie on the 81 Fleer. And then we got the Fleer star stickers of Mike Schmidt, 81, and Steve Carlton. I don't know what's going on in the background there. It looks like some kind of Elf Village going on in the background of that card. And then we got 81 Topps here. The home run leaders with Reggie Jackson, Ben Oglive, and Mike Schmidt. So 2 Hall of Famers on that card. And then the 81 All-Star of Mr. Rod Carew. All right, continuing with 81 Topps, we got the Ozzie Smith, Ricky Henderson, Mike Schmidt All-Star. And we got the St. Louis Cardinals team sets with Hall of Fame manager Whitey Herzog up there in the top right corner. And then we got Don Sutton. This is the 81 Topps traded Don Sutton. And then we're on to 82 with the Diamond Kings of Rod Carew with the Angels. We got Dave Winfield and the Yankees. Ozzie Smith. And then base card of Dennis Eckersley with the Red Sox. Rocking the Stirps. Some more 82 Donruss here. We got George Brett. Bert Blyleven. Tom Terrific. Tom Seaver. Pete Rose. Like how he's holding his hands out like he's about to catch a beach ball or something. First appearance of Tim Raines. And then we got Rod Carew. Not that it's a Tim Raines rookie card, but it's the first appearance of Tim Raines in this binder. Rod Carew on the 82 Donruss. This is a rookie, by the way. Lee Smith. That's a Lee Smith rookie. We got Joe Morgan with the Giants now. And then Bruce Sutter with the Cardinals. Here's Tony Perez with the Red Sox. Frank Robinson as the Giants manager. Phil Niekro, the knuckleballer with the Braves. We got Robin Yount too. Gaylord Perry also with the Braves. I don't know how many teams that Gaylord Perry didn't pitch for. I know he's pitched for a lot of different teams. Mainly known for the Giants, guys who he came up with. And then Harold Baines, very controversial Hall of Famer. Definitely got in on nepotism. But he's in the Hall of Fame, so I collect him. And then we got Bob Lemon as a manager. Bob Lemon. This right here is a Dover, I believe it's called Dover Publications. It's a reprint of Bill Terry. I don't know what it's reprinting. National Chicle. It's a reprint, though, from 1982. And then we got Don Sutton here on the 82 Fleer. Don Sutton. 82 Fleer has a lot of blurry photos for some reason. All right, some more 82 Fleer and some more blurry photos. We got Alan Trammell. This one's pretty clear. This is Alan Trammell. This Yaz, a little blurry. Looks like they took a picture of or like a still frame of a TV broadcast for a lot of these pictures in 82. Harold Baines. Joe Morgan. Either that or they just used a really bad printer. Rod Carew. And Ozzie Smith. And then down there we got TCMA, baseball's greatest hitters, Sal Simmons from 82. 82 tops leaders with Art Howe, who went on to become a manager, and Nolan Ryan. Great Nolan Ryan. Look at that. That ERA for Nolan. 1.69. Jeez. And then, very cool card of Carlton Fisk here in action. Like he's diving for a foul ball. Really cool. Great in action photo there. Tops 82.